What's going on, you good-looking gamers, and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the patch notes for Apex Legends Season 10 Emergence. So, to start things off, we have a new legend. His name is Seer. So this is Seer. Let's go over the stuff. So, passive, when you aim down sights, you get a heartbeat sensor. So if we aim down sights, see, I can hear the heartbeats of the two dummies around me. So, yeah. So it actually turns orange if I actually look at them or be nearby. But it actually gives me very good indication of where enemies are. So if I look at this, so if I use this, it gives me good indications to where my enemies are. So if I look this way, it like completely stops. So let me slow down a bit because this is literally my first time playing a Seer. The blue, so as you can see, it's got a blue outline. Now that blue outline basically says that no one's in front of you. Now these little yellow lines indicate that there are enemies nearby. The bigger the line, the closer the enemy. So if I look towards there and it goes yellow, that means someone's in my range, and that means I'm looking directly at someone. You can actually use it without a weapon as well, and you can turn it off if you want. Why you would want to, I don't know why. But, so you think you've lined someone up with this? You then want to use Seer's tactical ability, which is called Focus of Attention. This ability, first off, if you hold the button, you can use your heartbeat sensor while aiming your tactical. Now, you may be wondering, what am I aiming here? Well, this is actually you're going to shoot a tunnel of micro drones that will scan, stun, and reveal the health bars of the enemy you hit it with. So, if I deploy it, I see him through walls, as well as I will be able to see his health bar. Now, that lasts for 8 seconds, and it dealt 10 damage, and it will stun him briefly. So it's a very interesting ability. However, the big difference is, because I know a lot of people are saying this will replace Bloodhound Scan, and that's not the case, because if I wait for my ability, if I get a gold helmet and just speed up the process of my ability, I can miss. So if I look over here, okay, that was a bad example. Forget that happened.
Woo, not done yet, Dad. Miss me, squad?
I'm back, my friend. Thank you.
So if I look at this, basically,
what lies behind the veil?
Oh my god, how hard is it to miss?
Aye, back from a wee kip.
Okay.
The show will go on.
Fine then.
Drawing back the veil.
See, look, I can miss. I can miss. That's the point I'm trying to make. I can miss. Ability. So the next thing is his ultimate, which is called Exhibit. Now, Exhibit, Seer will throw his heart chamber, which is the thing he has on his chest, and what happens is it deploys a dome of micro drones that basically anyone that runs around inside of it will get scanned as well.
The heart sees what the eye cannot.
So yeah, he got scanned briefly, but if he starts moving, I don't have anyone to demonstrate. As you can see, look, it tracks the footsteps of him and scans him if he's moving. It also tracks you if you're using guns. Keep in mind that the ability can actually be destroyed, but I don't think I can actually destroy it because it's actually mine. But it seems to last quite a long time, actually. Yeah, it actually lasts quite a while. But I know I've seen a lot of people say you can counter it by crouching. You can crouch and counter it. You can also counter it with, say, a Pathfinder grapple, or
And I'm back
a
in
jetpack. You can counter it by using one of those. But basically, you want to crouch, or it's either you crouch in this thing, destroy it, or you get out. That's how this thing works, basically. So that's Seer. Interesting. He's an interesting legend indeed.
The show will go on.
Interesting legend. He's also a recon legend, which means he can scan survey beacons to reveal the next ring location as well. Rip Pathfinder mains. We got a new weapon. The Rampage LMG. Here it is.
Rampage here. One of Ramya's beautiful, mad children.
Oh, so he's actually got a nice little voice line for this thing. So, this is actually my first time using it. So, this is the Rampage. It's an LMG made actually by Ramparts. It's a heavy LMG that has a very slow fire rate. Has a slow fire rate, but a big mag size. So you want it's a mid-range weapon basically. It's a mid-range weapon to long-range weapon because if I tried to use this thing up close, it's still effective, but it's just not as good as say using it from like here. You know what I mean? The thing does a lot of damage as well. So yeah, you can do quite a good amount of damage with this thing. You can put a barrel stabilizer on it, extended heavy mag, which ups it to 40. You can put any of the mid-range optics on this thing. So I think you might want to be using the 2x on this thing. Yeah, 2x seems to be a good one. That seems to be the sugar daddy on this one. And you can also put stock on this thing as well. So it's pretty much it uses everything, right? The big thing here is the Rampage actually has a cool little truck up its sleeve, and very similar to the Sentinel, it has a charge mechanic. Except with the Rampage, it uses a thermite grenade. So if you use a thermite, you can inject it into the Rampage, and this will increase the fire rate. Turning it into something a lot more deadlier. So you can use pretty much a full mag on this thing. But it looks very deadly. This thing's going to be shredding people. So the point of this is so you can kind of use it up close. You can use it as a closer range weapon. And from the trailer, this thing can also break doors as well. So pretty scary. Also, because it's an LMG, Rampart's passive will also work on this thing. So you can up it to 46 if you wish. So if we let's try an amped wall, see what it's like,
Putting up some amped cover.
and we'll see how fast this thing is to kill. 35. Wow, that thing does the same amount of damage as a G7. 34. Wow. So now if we put a thermite into this. Look at that! That is ridiculous! Yeah, so that is actually kind of ridiculous. So that's the Rampage. It looks to be a very interesting weapon. Honestly, cannot wait to give this thing a try in main games. I really can't wait. So, there's a bunch of other stuff. They've added a hold on quip. If I say there's an enemy.
There's one.
Okay, I can't show it.
Cancel that.
But basically, if someone pings an enemy, you can basically say, hold on, let's not push these guys. Which is interesting. Nice little thing they did. So, now let's go on to the meta changes. Starting with Fuse.
Back in it. Me mom didn't
Okay,
raise
so
no sook.
Fuse now got a bunch of different changes. So, he got to change to his entire kit. Let's start with the tactical.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Being that his knuckle cluster will now last twice as long. Look at that. That's what it should have been to start with. Like that, you can deny an area for a very long time for that. So the damage is a lot more minuscule now if you're inside it. But the point is that you deny the area for longer. Right, so that's the point. You deny it for longer. Because that's what the whole thing's about. Fuse's kit isn't more about killing people, it's more about denying areas and stopping people from basically moving. It's about slowing people down. Fuse's ultimate also got a buff where enemies caught inside get scanned, but that's not showing for some reason. I don't know why. So that's a bit of a weird one. Fuse can also toggle off his passive, so he throws grenades further. You can actually throw grenades normally now, if you press down. Nice. I understand why you can do this because because I know that there's the whole frag thing where you got the aerial frag, because if you throw a frag grenade up,
Frag away.
it'll actually come back down and then explode. However, if you do this with the passive, that nade ain't coming down. That nade ain't coming down, exactly, so it'll explode in midair. So it's kind of a bit of a... You can't really do those aerial nades if you use Fuse's passive. So you can turn it off if you want, which is nice. You can still carry 2 grenades, though. So you can still carry 2 grenades as well and throw them like so.
Thermite away. Thermite away.
Which is nice. So Horizon got some changes as well. So Horizon's gravity lift will Horizon's gravity lift
I'm back, darlings.
will now
Guess it was
propel
only
you
a flesh
faster.
wound.
I'm going to show what it will look like before in Season 9.
Up and away, Newty.
And this is what it looks like now. Oh, wow. Wow, let's go. This is much better. So, it's not as fast as it was before. But,
Another soft landing.
you can't stay on there forever, but it's back to pretty much how similar to how it was. Not exactly the same, but it's very similar to how it once was. Horizon also got a nerf as well to her black hole. So the initial pull of the black hole before has been reduced. So if I throw this,
Wanna see my singularity?
I don't know if it works on me, but I'll show the clip of what it looked like before in Season 9.
Unleashing my singularity.
When you use Revenant's Totem, there's a slow effect when you get revived. So if I kill myself real quick, yeah. So, basically when you get that flash of white, the white flash, you basically can't move. Very similar to how like Wraith can't use their tactical and stuff like that. So that's interesting for Revenant. Caustic got some changes.
That was enlightening.
So if I just grab another rampage real quick. So I grab a rampage. So basically Caustic's gas now will now deal more damage every 2 ticks. That can basically it basically goes on forever. Basically, there's no limit to how much you can do, but it usually caps it around 11. So there's that. The cooldown on the tactical has been reduced by 5 seconds, and the ultimate cooldown has been reduced from 3.5 minutes to 3 minutes. Plus, the ultimates will now last 15 seconds instead of 20. I'll show you what that actually looks like from Season 9 now.
Take a deep breath. I still see everything.
And this is what it looks like now. So if I throw this
Breathe it in.
on a
I still see
unsuspecting dummy, then so yeah, it does disappear for a while. I don't. So the thing is now the ultimate cooldown actually won't start until the gas is completely gone this time, instead of it starting to go away. There's a little small thing there. I don't know if that's a bug or not. But yeah, that's it for legend changes. Now we have the weapon changes. So we've got the supply drop rotation. So the care package rotations. Prowler is back on the floor loot. So Prowler is back, everyone. So here it is. Back how it was when it first came out. I'm going to show you what it was like in Season 9 in the crate compared to what it's like now. But the biggest thing here is that you can use all the attachments like before. However, there is no select fire, so you can't make this thing auto. You are stuck with it first. And there's a bit of a burst delay before when firing, so be mindful of that. However, we have 2 weapons going into the care package this time. This is the first season that has 4 care package weapons. First one being the Spitfire. So Spitfire is now a care package weapon. Comes with a 2x, which is nice. And this is the pre-nerfed Spitfire, so the Season 7 Spitfire we're talking. So it's basically going to do exactly what it was before. So you got an extra bullet, the hip fire accuracy, which that type was. And basically the whole gun is just busted, really. Spitfire kind of needs to be in the care package. It was kind of OP. Floor loot weapon, so I'm kind of glad it is in the care package. So I'm going to show you what it was like in Season 9 compared to what it's like now. And the second weapon is surprisingly the Alternator. So the Alternator is in the care package now. So you're probably wondering, what made the devs put this gun, the worst SMG in the game, in the crate? 2 words, my friend. Disruptor rounds. Now, to those of you who haven't heard of disruptor rounds, let me tell you of a tale of a hop-up so broken that it got nerfed twice and then removed in the next season. Yeah, the thing didn't stand a chance. It went away. It was busted. It didn't last a season. So disruptor rounds, basically what they do is they increase damage to shields by 40%. So I'll show you what it was like in Season 9 without disruptor rounds. And this is what it's like now. So if I shoot, look at that thing. That is ridiculous. That is nuts. This thing is going to be stupid strong late game. Especially against the Red Evos, because Red Evos weren't in Season 2, so very interesting with this. Very interesting change. Kind of worried to see how this one turns out. So yeah. So speaking of hop-ups, actually, the Anvil Receiver and the Quick Draw are gone. However, the Quick Draw has been implemented to all pistols, which is nice. However, there's a new hop-up in town called the Boosted Loader. So if I get that real quick.
Gotta hop up here.
Okay, they don't give a voice line yet. And this goes on the Wingman and the Hemlock. And basically what this does is you have a little meter to basically say how much ammo you have. It's a bit more than that. Basically, if you reload... Okay, my Wingman skin is bugged. If you reload at the optimal time, you get a fast reload and more ammo. So it kind of like teaches you to be a bit more patient with your shots and to reload sort of at the right time. Same with the Hemlock. Here's the Hemlock as well. This is what the Hemlock's going to look like. you can have 24. Let's check the maximum size of the Hemlock with. So the max size of the Hemlock is 36, and the max one for the Wingman is 11. So pretty scary stuff there. Pretty interesting. So fully kitted weapons. So these will be your gold weapons. So they are removing the Bowcheck, Wingman, Hemlock, R99, and Sentinel, and adding the Peacekeeper, RE45, Flatline, Rampage, and Charge Rifle. Okay, so magazines have had a change. So magazines will no longer give a faster reload. So magazines will no longer give a faster reload. So if I show you this, so this is what it's like now. So magazines will no longer give faster reloads, and instead it goes to the start. So if I waste all my ammo. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so basically all stocks will have that perk now, as well as now the G7 Scouts now take sniper stocks. G7 Scout and 3030 will now take sniper stocks. Just because I'm weird, let's get the Rampage back in our hands. So the 3030 will also take sniper stocks as well. So these two weapons will now take sniper stocks, which is L-Star got a massive change. So L-Star will now take barrel stabilizers and extended energy mags. So the hipfire has been changed a lot, and the VFX have been reduced, as well as projectile size has also been reduced as well. So it's a lot smaller, and you'll actually have to hit your shots. You don't have to like spray and pray. So how the mags work on the L-Star is that it basically will increase the amount of time before overheating. You can still abuse this by just tap firing, like so. But if you want to kind of like prolong fire, you can, which is nice. And the thing's actually decently accurate now. You can actually hit this thing. You can actually hit your shots with this now. Great. So LMG's got headshot damage reduction. So we're gonna play Rampart. Actually, let's see how many shots it will take before overheating. Wow, so about 33. Wow, that's a lot with Rampart. So the headshot multiplier got reduced on all LMGs, so 32 on the L-Star. On the Devotion, it will be... here.
Love me an LMG.
28. And the Spitfire, actually, let's check if Rampart's passive works on the Spitfire. No, so you will not get extra ammo with this now. But will you? Actually, no, you do get extra ammo. So you will get the 63 bullets as before, but you have to actually reload. So you will get the extra ammo. And the Spitfire does 33. That's interesting. And so they also increase the limb shot as well. So that's it. Interesting. So pistols have had an increase have basically been up their accuracy, their handling time. So let's check that out with the RE45. Feels a lot more faster. P2020, is that going to be faster? Yeah, P2020 is faster as well. One gun that was not affected by the quick draw. And so is the Wingman. Still fix this skin. So Prowler, Spitfire, Alternator, 30-30. Gonna go back to that gun. got an interesting change. So now the stocks will, the sniper stocks actually will increase the reload speed of the 30-30. So this is what it's like now. Much faster. It's actually a lot faster. 30-30s are going to be a bit better now. No longer going to be a bit of a detriment to you. And the EVA 8 got a fire rate reduction. I'm going to play what that was like in Season 9. And this is what it's like in Season 10. So it feels a lot slower. Feels a lot slower, but it just has to be done for obvious reasons. It was way too strong. But that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of arena changes, such as you can buy the Prowler, the Rampages in the game now. They can't buy the Alternator and Spitfire anymore. And that's about it on this. That's about it. They did some arena changes, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the patch notes. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified whenever I do anything stupid. And also, make sure to use code ElementalGamer8 in the Fortnite item shop or buying the Chapter 2 Season 7 Battle Pass. It helps me out a lot. But anyway, that's it from me, and I'll see you guys next time.